got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here.
Oh, I look kind of dirty in this. I fake tanned last night, so that's why I'm looking a little bit of a funny colour. But I need to go and wash it off. But welcome back to my channel. I thought I would vlog today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna vlog over the week and like put some bits together or do kind of daily ones. I'm not really sure right now, but if you don't know, if it's the first time you're watching one of my videos, I went to Florida in February and we vlogged the trip there. That was kind of my first proper go at vlogging and I really enjoyed it. I'm still actually editing and uploading the vlogs from that, so I'm not sure when this video is going to go up, if it's going to go up in between or what, I'm not sure. But yeah, I just wanted to document this time because it's a little bit weird. So if I ever do watch this back, or I don't know if my kids come across it one day or something, like this is the maddest time I've ever known. And yeah, so we're currently on lockdown. It means we can't go out. We're allowed to go out for essential groceries and to go on a daily walk, and that is pretty much it. You can go to work if you're a key worker, which I am not, and Ollie is working from home. So yeah, it's a very, very weird time, but I'm gonna go and get in the shower. Also, the stress of everything I think is making my skin horrendous, so we're just gonna have to deal with that, okay? I'll put makeup on later, don't worry. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and wash off my tan and get on with the day. So I've had my shower, washed off my guide tan, and now I'm gonna do my makeup. I probably could have washed my hair, but I'm trying to use this time in isolation to like train my hair to go longer between washes. I used to be someone who washed it every other day, and it like needed a wash by then, but actually now I can kind of go 4 or 5 days. Like I do kind of 2 times a week now. So that's a bonus of isolation, I guess. But yeah, now I'm gonna do my makeup and watch some YouTube.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now, there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond a bigger scale, the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way. No, no, no. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes.
my In a World Where You Can Be Anything, Be Kind t-shirts from Primark. I ripped jeans. We did that really annoying thing last night of going to bed and not tidying up the kitchen. So I'm gonna quickly do that.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling but there's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away.
Before I make my breakfast, I think I've decided I'm gonna make my soup that I make. We've got quite a lot of tomatoes that I bought in with the intention of making a soup. So I might make that, and then we've got obviously soup we can eat over the next few days, or we can freeze some. It is like a Slimming World recipe, but I mean, it's really good. It's one of my better meals. So yeah, I'm gonna make that. Right, so I've got my ingredients out. I'll kind of show you as I go along, but the first thing, I'm going to boil the kettle because I need hot water. I've made this soup so many times. So I'm just gonna chop my veg. Some of it's a bit like old looking, but that's fine for a soup. You don't have to chop it that small, or at least I don't bother, because I just blend it all at the end anyway. So I kind of just roughly chop it. Like all of this stuff as well, it doesn't need pepper, it doesn't need, I mean, you can just literally do everything, but I just do whatever I've got in the fridge that's on the turn. But I don't really like vegetable soup. I know that sounds weird because this is vegetable soup, but I do like tomato to be the main thing. I don't know, you know, it's a bit of a brown weird colour and it's just all the veg. I don't know, maybe I should give that a go again. I've not tried that for a long time, but I like tomato soup. I'm a bit of a fussy eater. I don't really have like a set amount of ingredients. Like when I used to first make it, I used to follow a recipe, and now I just bung in whatever. It always turns out alright. It's not really like, I don't know, when I used to make it, I would put it on my Instagram, and then people would always ask me like, oh, what's the recipe? And I feel really bad because I can't really give like a set recipe, and I've always been very lucky that no matter what I've bunged in, what quantities, whatever, it's always been good. Sometimes, I don't know if it's the pepper, sometimes there's like a funny texture in it actually that I don't really like. Ollie says it's like fingernails, but it's like a bit of fingernails, which, I mean, follow my recipe, but I think it's the skin on the pepper maybe. I don't know, it like curls up a bit. So yeah, sometimes I put like carrots in it, although that definitely thickens it up. So if you put carrots in it, I would recommend making sure you put more water in, unless you like a really thick soup. I just don't really. I'll put leeks in it before, but generally like the main things I will do are tomato, onion, garlic. I think they're like the main basis of the soup, and then whatever other veg I want to put in. So today it's just extra pepper, and I think I'm going to put some spinach in as well. I might hate myself for doing that because that might be a really weird texture again, like it might not blend down as well, but just good to get those veggies in. I've been eating horrendously since basically we got back from Florida on like the 23rd of February, then we went to a spa day for a couple of days, so we weren't eating well then, and then I was just in like proper like holiday mode and like wedding mode still, and then we went into lockdown where we couldn't get any of our normal food. Like it was really hard to get fresh food and stuff, so it's just been a bit of a weird one to be honest, but I'm trying to be back on it now. I do prefer to buy pre-prepared garlic, not gonna lie, but didn't have any in the shop, so using this real stuff. And just, if you don't know that, I mean, it's a very known hack, but if you've struggled to peel garlic, if you just like squash it with the back of your knife, it like makes this Makes the skin pop. Wow, I know how to sell food, don't I? But it makes it like much easier to peel. I'm sure you know that, but you know, everyone learns something at some point. We're not born with these facts. So if I've helped you, you're welcome. So that's the garlic, onion. I'm just using frozen onion. Bung in an amount. Who knows how much? A couple of spinaches. Why not? Probably because it will make it rank. I'll probably learn that, won't I? But you've got to give these things a whirl. I do a bit of puree. I don't really know why, because there's loads of tomatoes already. It's just something I've always done in it, so don't change it if it ain't broken. I do a little splash of Worcester sauce again. Don't know why. Just makes it taste a bit nice. Bit of that. I use some oregano and some basil. I do, if I have fresh basil on the go, I do use that instead. But I killed it, so I don't. Also tomatoes, I have used just like tin chopped tomatoes before if I've not had fresh ones, but I think it's a lot cheaper to use fresh ones and obviously probably nicer. I also use 2 stock cubes. I use chicken. I'm not sure why. That probably sounds really weird to use chicken stock cubes, doesn't it? But I mean, I'm not a chef. It might not sound weird, I don't know. But to me, it sounds weird. But it's what was on the original recipe that I don't even know where the recipe was from. But I've kind of just adapted the bits I do and don't like. And yeah, I always use chicken stock cubes. I use 2. Then I use some water, which I've just boiled. Just peel my stock cubes. I've just bumped all that in. I'll show you what it looks like. I put it on, I just put it on low. You can put it on high. Put it on what you want. And I just leave it for a few hours. I think you could just do it in the saucepan, probably. I think I've seen people do that on Instagram before, just like let it simmer in the saucepan for a while. But I just prefer to bung it all in and then I don't have to keep an eye on it really. Like I might stir it every now and again, but like literally that's it now for a couple of hours. So yeah, that's my soup. And now time to make breakfast because I'm so hungry. So I don't know if this is cheating, but this is what I use to make my poached eggs. It's a poached egg tin pan. I wish I could make them in the saucepan, but they never work out well. And these make like the perfect eggs every time. I'll say that and then I'll ruin it, but generally they're really good. So that's what I'm going to use. So yeah, normally I spray these. So there's the little cups that you put the eggs in, and I just spray them with Fry Light. It just makes the eggs easier to come out. And then I just can crack the eggs into my pan. I'll do it over here. I pre-prepare it whilst the kettle's boiling, but I'll leave one without an egg in because then I can pour the water in the hole. Otherwise it's quite hard to deal with an egg in one of these cups, like, you know what I mean.
How many times do you have to feel lonely before you get the chance to meet someone, before you get to meet someone like you? How many songs can you write?
This is the finished eggs and I will show you. Look at that. Perfect. Perfecto. I ate it outside because I think it's nice to eat outside, but Ollie's always too cold. So anyway, he was eating it in here and I came in and he said, oh, a bit of my tooth just come off. Blech. And he was chewing it because he thought it was a bit of like toast or like crunchy, I don't know, he thought maybe there was a bit of shell in there or something. And it's like, I'm not going to show you because I won't even go near it, but he's got it over there and it's like half of his actual tooth, like a big bit of tooth at the back as well, so they're quite like chunky teeth, aren't they? Ooh, so I think he's going to have to call the dentist. I don't really know if dentists are working at the moment. I think they are probably doing like emergency stuff, but have you looked at it? I was going to go and look at it. Oh, that's really gross. And he's trying to blame my egg. So Ollie's just tried ringing his dentist and they're shut, so that's really good. They've said to leave a message, so hopefully someone will get back to him. I don't know if it's like an emergency or he's not in pain right now, but teeth can be really bad, can't they? So yeah, gross. And it really freaks me out as well. Like, I'm not that bad with teeth, but I get to a stage where I'm like, nope, can't talk about it anymore. So anyway, I've just sat down to start editing my next Disney vlog. In the kitchen now, I'm going to blend up the soup and we can have it for lunch then. Had my soup, I'm still really hungry. I'm gonna make cookies. I've just decided, I know it's not healthy, but if you can't bake in quarantine, when can you bake? So I'm the worst, but I don't really ever make cookies from scratch. You just get these little bag, just add butter and water. So easy, so delicious. It says it makes 6, so I'll make 4 because then I make them really big and then they're really chunky and lovely.
Take your time, fall in line someday. It's hard to win, hard to pin one day. I look out for you to soothe away the...
One of the cookies might be a bit weird because Ollie added way too much water. I asked him to add an extra drop of water. But actually, it might be okay. You can tell which one. This one's like, I don't know. But these ones look good. Yes! I love these cookies. They're the best thing ever. So Ollie's just gone upstairs to get changed because his dentist is shut and the tooth situation actually is quite bad, I think. I don't know, like I literally know nothing. But he's looked on the 111 website and it says to go to A&E, so I've got to drop him to A&E. But I'll take a cookie with me for my journey. I've just added some extra chips. They just press in when the cookie's still soft and then obviously it goes harder and they all melt in a bit. It's so yummy. So we've just come to the supermarket. We've had a bit of a nightmare afternoon actually. So we went to A&E for Ollie's tooth because that's what 111 website told us to do. And then they said, oh, you need to ring 111. Which we'd been told when we tried ringing 111 that it was going to be over an hour, but actually we ended up getting through straight away. By which point now it's like 5 o'clock, so the dentist is shut. But then they said, oh, you need to be seen within 12 hours of it happening, and it already happened this morning. So it's already been quite a few hours. They gave us 2 dentists to call and they were both shut even though they were meant to be open. Then we just got a call back from a dentist guy, I don't know who, and he's told Ollie to get a temporary repair kit, so to like do his own filling. So yeah, went to the supermarket because we were near one anyway and we thought whilst we're out we might as well top up the bits that we need, like we'd run out of like bread, milk, eggs, although we didn't get eggs. Oh, let me quickly call him and he can get eggs.
Hello.
Hello, do they have eggs?
I didn't see any, but yeah, I'll get some.
Someone's watering someone's car from over the wall in front of us, so they've got a hose and they're just soaking the car over the wall. I wonder why. Okay, bye.
Over the engine as well, like?
It's on the bonnet, like, so they're doing it from their garden, I guess. And there's a brick wall that's between their garden and the car park, and it's just going all over the Mini in front.
And still doing it?
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah. Anyway, bye.
Bye.
He came back in and then he just had that call, so he's gone back in for a 3rd time to try and get this filler kit. I don't know if they'll have it. It's actually fairly well stocked. I do find Sainsbury's quite expensive though, I must admit. So yeah, I feel good that we've got quite a lot of groceries now and we shouldn't have to go to the shop for quite a long time. We're really trying to limit it, like we're going kind of probably every 1.5–2 weeks, except for milk. which we'd just go to a smaller shop for. So yeah, bit of a weird day really. And my YouTube video, my next vlog that I've just been editing today, I left it uploading whilst I was out. I've just seen an email saying that it's got a copyright claim. That's the third email, that's the third vlog in a row that I've got a copyright claim. And this time it's for tumble monkeys from Festival of the Lion King. And it's like, fine, I'll just take it out then. It's annoying though because it takes so long to upload, but I think there might be a tool on YouTube that allows you to just cut out that clip. Maybe I'll see if I can do that, because I mean, not that I can monetize my videos anyway, but if I'm not going to monetize them because I can't, because I don't have enough views or whatever, I don't know how it works, I literally have no clue, but it annoys me that like you guys have to watch ads for no reason, and that's what they do if it's a copyright claim, they just put ads in. So I'll try and get that taken off. Yeah, busy day. It's weird because you do nothing and then you do something like minor and it feels busy. But yeah, so anyway, hopefully Ollie's tooth's okay. He's not in pain right now. Hopefully it stays that way and gets this filling kit, hopefully. So I've just got home. Ollie dropped me off with the shopping and he's gone back out to Tesco to try and find the kit there because Sainsbury's didn't have it. And I've just sat down at my computer to just put the thumbnail and do all the title and everything on my video. And yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to have for dinner. I really fancy fish and chips, but we've just done a food shop, so it should probably have something that is in the fridge. Ollie will probably have to have my soup again. He had it for lunch, but I don't think he can really eat right now on his tooth, so yeah, we will see. But it's the clap thing in 15 minutes, and I feel like a bit of a weirdo doing it by myself. I think I will because it's nice to do, but I'm hoping he's back by then. Yeah, I will probably either catch up with you. I might film the clapping if that happens. And yeah, I will either catch up with you after that or tomorrow morning. See ya. How's your tooth? He's still able to eat a cookie though. He also needs a haircut, bless him. Lockdown life isn't being kind to dear Ollie, is it? It is Friday today. Whoop whoop. Not that Friday means much at the minute, except for it kind of does, because whilst I have been made furlough, which means I have no work to do, Ollie has not, so he does still have work to do. So when it comes to the weekend, it's good because it means we kind of get to feel like we're having a weekend. I just put a wash on. I have tried calling a couple of pharmacies to find out if any of them have got this tooth thing in stock that Ollie needs, but I'm not able to get through at the minute, so I'll have to keep trying those. Yeah, I need to make something for a Hamilton order. Yeah, I might get on with the next edit. I'm really not sure what I'm gonna do, to be honest. Oh, that's my phone alarm in case I fancy a lay-in. No such luck. I've been really bad actually. I've been going to bed at the same time as Ollie, but just staying up, like just on my phone. Oh yeah, and that reminds me. Last night I got really annoyed at something I saw. There's this thing going around. I'll see if I can find it. And it's basically slagging off Sam Smith. So it says, it's got a picture of Tom Moore and Sam Smith, Tom Moore's the guy who's been doing the amazing walk-in. He's a very elderly guy and he's raised so much money, it's incredible. But it says, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the difference between generations in a nutshell. Cry isolation in your 12 million Hampstead pad, or get up and raise 12 million for the NHS staff working on the front line. It's embarrassing. Salute to Captain Tom Moore, what an amazing human. And it just annoyed me because, yes, Sam Smith is sitting on his stairs crying, yes. I don't know anything about Sam Smith. I know there's that whole thing where he wants to not be a he or a she, he wants to be they. I will just say he because it's just easier for me. Like, he can identify as whatever he wants to identify as, that's absolutely fine. But just in terms of this story, I'm not a massive fan. I don't really know anything about him, to be honest, but I do know that he clearly looks like he's struggling there, and it just blows my mind that they're the same people who 2 months ago when Caroline Flack, like, obviously lost her life to suicide, these same people who were saying, oh, hashtag be kind, like, gone too soon, all of that stuff, are the same people who are now sharing this. And it's like, when will people learn? I don't understand. It just annoys me. Yes, what Tom Moore has done is incredible, and we should acknowledge that 100%. But I don't know why that's got anything to do with Sam Smith being sad. Like, he is struggling. Everyone has their own struggles, their own boundaries, their own tolerances. My happiness will not feel the same as your happiness. My sadness will not feel the same as your sadness. And the fact that people are comparing him and dragging him through the mud, and if anything, I think they've both done something really amazing, because, yeah, Tom Moore has raised all that money, incredible. Sam Smith is showing that it's okay to not be okay. Isn't that what people preach all the freaking time? And it just does my head in, all these people that jump on the bandwagon when it's like Suicide Awareness Day or Mental Health Awareness Day or whatever. They'll jump on the bandwagon sharing all these quotes, but in actual fact, they're the problem. Like, they're a big part of the problem. And I know it's just ignorance, but whew, it just really riled me last night. Really did. And yeah, I just think we need to be kind. Oh, I don't know. I've cried probably most days during this. That doesn't mean I deserve to be on Twitter trending, saying die Sam Smith or whatever everyone's saying. Like, people are harsh and it's not necessary, and it's weird for people to be so nasty so naturally. Like, it comes so easily to them, and it's the whole thing, isn't it, where people don't see the consequences of their actions. But surely the Caroline Flack situation should make people see the consequences. People were trolling her, people were being nasty, speaking out of turn, like they didn't know what was going on. She was clearly struggling with her mental health. I'm not saying you can do things and get away with them. If she had done something bad, yes, but it doesn't mean that you have to be, like, you're just as bad as anyone who you're slagging off, if you're slagging them off. Just look after yourself, think about yourself, stop comparing yourself, stop comparing others, like, just work on yourself. Just be kind. It really blows my mind. Anyway, rant over, but that's what kept me up late last night, just thinking about that, and really annoyed me. Anyway, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go and see what I can have for breakfast. Okay, so I decided to get my makeup done. I just brushed my hair out, I haven't redone it, but yeah, I was gonna not bother, and I don't know why I did, but I was sitting there talking to Ollie at my dressing table and I just started doing it. So I got makeup on now. I got pink eyeshadow from the Zoella Colourpop Brunch palette, and I don't know if you can see it, probably not. Yeah, I love that palette. I think it's a really good palette. It's a shame it's not available anymore. But yeah, I got my Stitch Spirit jersey on, and I'm just waiting for Ollie. He's just had a call from his dentist to say that they're going to put a pack together for him. So all that calling around the pharmacy malarkey this morning was a waste of time, because his dentist is going to do a pack for him to do his own, like, filling build-up thing. So yeah, I'm just waiting for him to quickly finish off something with work, and yeah, then we will go to the dentist. I know we don't both need to. I'm just going in the car because you can't really park at the dentist, so I'm going to park, like, drop him off and then, like, drive around or whatever until he can get back in the car. Otherwise it'd be a nightmare for him to try and park up, and, you know, I don't know, I'm explaining myself. That's what we're doing. Probably won't be getting out the car unless we see a shop where I could potentially get eggs from, and then yeah, I don't know, it's starting to look a bit grey, so I don't know if we'll get out for a walk before it rains. I'm not sure if it's gonna rain. I just got back from the shops. We went to get Ollie's tooth filling thing, and then we tried the Co-op to see if they had eggs. They didn't have eggs, and that was that, really. But yeah, I'm just quickly making lunch. I'm having what I had for dinner last night, which is really not healthy, but I just really fancy it, and we've got the stuff and you've got to use it up. So I've got some more tarama, some coleslaw, some sausages, and then I'm just toasting, should be done by now, some pittas to have with my tarama. And then I've also got pineapple grapefruit crush. It's a 0 sugar one, so nice fizzy treat, but without the calories and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that now. So I've just come up into my workspace, although these are really messy behind me. And this is what I was saying earlier that I needed to do. So Ollie has been working from this computer when he's been working from home, and I need it to cut an order. What someone has ordered is a cotton pouch like this, and they want it to say Disney bound with a little Mickey aeroplane on it, so I will show you it once it's made. But yeah, I just need to quickly sort that out on the computer and then I will be making it. So
it was years ago, but how can I forget? We were 16 up all night. Love and heartbreak was our life. We got drunk and smoked your dad's cigarettes. Dreamt of a life in a big town, skyscrapers and neon lights. Ooh, I still think of you.
So I've just received my Happy Fall magazine. I love this magazine. I have still got the last one out because I've not completely finished reading it, so I'm gonna finish reading that and then I can open the new one. I just love it. It's just the best magazine. I find it really good for my mental health, and it's got lots of positive news, lots of helpful information. It's just, out of all the publications, is this zoomed in? Yeah, out of all the publications that I think, like printed press and stuff, and news and things can be quite negative, I find this really positive and a really worthwhile thing to buy. You can actually read it. God, my makeup's all down my face. You can read it online for free. I think you sign up to their newsletter and they send it to you in an email every month, but I just find with these magazines I really benefit from having them there, and it's really calming to just sit down with a cup of tea and read through them. Sometimes I'll have them at work if it's really quiet, or I'll have them in my lunch break. I'll have them there to read. So yeah, I definitely recommend these magazines. They're £4 if you do buy the printed version. But yeah, I love them. So that's my little recommendation if you're looking for something to read. Guys, it really feels like autumn today. I'm so happy. I love autumn so much. It just makes me feel like I can be a bit cozier and I don't have to be as productive. Does anyone else feel like that? Like the weather when it's really nice, it feels like you're wasting it if you're just sat indoors. And obviously I know at the moment we don't have much choice to just sit indoors, so then I'm indoors and I feel like I have to be productive. But actually when it's raining outside, it's grey, I feel like I can pop my fairy lights on, get under my blankets, and I'm just about to watch the new Imagineering story, and I've got the best snack. So I'm a very happy girl right now. The only thing that would make it better would be if Ollie wasn't having to work right now. But hey, he's not as big of a fan of the Imagineering story as I am, so yes, I'm gonna watch that, and then I might watch some Gilmore Girls because that is like the ultimate cozy show. Well, this isn't great light, but I'm just about to go to bed. I just spent the evening, I just sorted out a little quiz night with a few of my Instagram pals, and I'm really excited. Sorry. But I'll talk about it tomorrow when I am not super tired. So yeah, I'll catch you in the morning. Morning, it is Saturday. I got up and decided I want to try and make the like egg in the hole toast. I saw Stacey Solomon randomly do it for Easter, and I have these little Mickey cutters that I think would work really well for it. So I came downstairs all excited, got the bread out the freezer, like started sorting everything out, and then I looked at my egg thing. No freaking eggs, I forgot. After being on a hunt for the last 2 days for eggs, I forgot that I didn't have them, so I'm hoping Ollie's getting up. Hey! That was good timing. Were you waiting for your mention? Yeah, Ollie was having a lay-in, but I just shouted up to him and said, please can you go and see if they have any eggs in the shop? So I'm just gonna go and do that, and hopefully I can continue with my egg toast plan. So I've just started cutting out the bread. So I've got my first little Mickey here. So the plan is I toast this bread. Maybe I should have buttered it first. And then you crack an egg in there. So it's like toasty, bready egg in the hole. I forgot that something that Stacey Solomon did was she cooked the white and then she put the yolk in after to make sure it went in the right place. This is what I've got so far. I messed it up a little bit, but that can be the one at the bottom of the sandwich maybe. And I'll try again. I don't know if I need another pan on the go because it's a bit slow, this process. It's not worked so well so far. I'm not nailing it. You can't really see that it's there. The other side, nope. It's not even nice runny egg. This one I've cracked it. This one I'm just toasting still. Damn it! I might have to give it another go. Oh, you're a bit wonky. I might have to give it another go another day. But I'm gonna keep going. It might turn out okay. You never know. You can kind of see him on mine. Can you? So that's what came out of it. So that's the shape you're meant to see that way. Can you see it? I think you kind of can. Oh dear. I just had a shower, washed my hair. I'm gonna just leave it to dry, I think. Got changed into some new comfies. We've got a video call with some friends in about 40 minutes, so I've just decided to sit down and sort out this shoe cupboard. It's a mess. The wardrobe as well. Ollie always nags me for this because it is pretty, I think it's all my shoes except for that one pair. So yeah, I'll quickly sort this now. I finished the shoes and I haven't really changed this, but yeah, it just looks so much better. We've got most of our shoe storage downstairs and like my heels are kind of up there. But yeah, that's just kind of overflow trainers and some boots and stuff. But yes, now I need to find a home for all of these bags. They were all behind the shoe rack. So I just need to sort it out because that's a mess. So I've decided to make nachos for dinner. I don't know if there's time before our friends call. I'm gonna give it a go. Ollie and I used to eat this dinner all the time when we were younger. Like, yeah, a few years ago. And then it's not that healthy, so we stopped. Saturday night, bit of a treat yourself situation. Making a little gin to have with our din-dins. We only got delivered this a week ago, which isn't good. ISO life. Made the nachos. It's not the best lighting, but yummy. And we're just about to have our Zoom call. Hello, happy Sunday. It is actually gone midday, it's 12:30. I have just been working on some orders this morning. So I think I mentioned about my little small business the other day. But yeah, it had been basically dead, like literally dead, from this whole coronavirus situation. But yesterday I had 2 orders for 2 different pairs of wedding shoes, so I've just been cutting the stuff for that. And I've also just had a lovely order from my friend Abby, who wanted some labels for her like kitchen jars and stuff. So I've started preparing all of that stuff. Now I'm going to make the product. So yeah, the camera was downstairs, so I've just picked that up. and I will talk to you once I've done this, I think. So I've just made the items. I thought I'd quickly just show you what I've made. So the first thing are, these are like wedding shoes. They're kind of Converse style, but they're not on actual Converse. They're just kind of trainers that have that kind of look. So it's just got the date there of the person's wedding, and then bride at the back. Generally people have on the other shoe their like new name if they're changing their name, but you can literally have whatever. I've got another pair here that I've made. This one is Mrs. Rawlington, again with just the bride at the back. They're just really cool. I love that I've helped make so many different people's weddings like different, because obviously it's not the standard wedding shoe, but I've made so many pairs of these now, and it's probably, I've not done loads of things that I'm proud of in my life. Like, I don't do anything outstanding, but this is something I am proud of. So yeah, I've been making those for a year now, and I just need to pack those up. But another thing that I've made are some labels for my friend Abby's jars. She saw that I'd made a couple and she asked if I could do a couple, so she placed an order. Yeah, she's got one for rice, snacks, pasta, treats, another one for treats, a girl after my own heart, self-raising flour and plain flour. And then she also asked me if I could do something for her mirror for her hallway. So she knew what she wanted on there. She didn't know what kind of font she wanted, so I've done her two to choose from. And she wanted it to say, "Oh, you look stunning, babes," which I think is so cool. Although the way I said "oh" there was like disappointed. But you know, I feel like it kind of bigs you up when you look in your mirror. So I'm really excited to see this on her mirror, and yeah, I don't know what one she'll choose. I personally really like the top one, like more kind of classic style. I think it just looks really, I don't know, like her house decor is really cool, and I just think that'll work well. But I wasn't sure what she wanted, so I did both.
Still dream of you, but if you hold me close, I won't let go again. We have time to grow. This wasn't a mistake, and we can grow old if you love me again, my friend. This time is different.
I've just got ready for the day. I've just done my hair and makeup, got a baggy jumper on and leggings, and I'm gonna go make something for lunch because I'm really, really hungry. And then Ollie's trying to convince me to go for a walk, which we should do really, but maybe I will feel like it once I've had some lunch. There we go.
Great.
You'll all be featured.
Whoop, whoop. I just had a really lovely call with some of my Insta pals. It was so good. Like a couple of days ago, I don't think I explained it on here. A couple of days ago, Ollie did like a quiz with his work, and it made me jealous. Not really, but you know, like I was like, I really want to do one, and I just decided to put it on my Instagram and see if anyone wanted to do one. And luckily I wasn't just, you know, putting myself out there with no response. That would have been really awkward. I would have quickly deleted that story. But in the end I did actually delete the story quite quickly because, sorry, I'm just making some dinner. It's like 10:30 and I'm making pasta. But yeah, I ended up deleting it quite quickly because actually quite a few people said they would want to do it. So yeah, it was really good. Unfortunately, a couple of the girls did have to drop out. Excuse the mess. I need to put it in the dishwasher. A couple of the girls did drop out today because they weren't feeling it and stuff like that, which is completely understandable. It's such a weird time, like everyone's so up and down, and yeah, completely get it. But yeah, the girls that we did do it, it was really good. Ollie kind of sat with me, but he didn't really like talk that much, which is fine. But yeah, I'm so glad we did that, and we're gonna do it again next week. So what we did is we like hosted around each. We kind of just said like, let's host let's do 5 or 6 questions each, and we'll host a round each. So I did like a Disney round, someone did a geography round, like music, TV, film, things like that. So yeah, it was really good. Obviously we weren't doing it for a prize or anything like that. It was just kind of to have like that communication, and like, but not to just be talking for no reason. Not, you know what I mean? It's just kind of, we talked loads, but we had a quiz to kind of ticking it over, if that makes sense. So yeah, anyway, it was really good. I drank loads of gin. I've drunk like a whole massive bottle in a week. Ollie's obviously been drinking it as well, but I don't know how, like, not sure. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna make dinner. We're just making the, like, you know, the easy pasta you get that like cooks in 2 minutes. It's like the ravioli type fresh pasta. We never usually eat that anymore, but on this lockdown we've got it a couple of times just because it's such an easy like meal and it's fairly inexpensive and things like that. I think I'll probably end this vlog here actually, because it's Sunday night and I think that's a good place to end the vlog. I might pick it back up again tomorrow and start a new like little weekly. I'm not really sure, but if you have enjoyed this vlog, please do give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel if you've not already. I've really enjoyed doing that this week actually. It's really kept me like getting up and focused and not moping about too much, even though I did have a lazy day yesterday. But yeah, I really enjoyed this and I'm so glad I've got this to look back on when this weirdness is all over. So yeah, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
We crossed over borders to get where we are, and it's all for you, it's all for you.